reporting for TTN HD Production Live here at RAINDANCE Toronto with Scott Sawyer. Congratulations on finishing your first feature film.
Thanks very much.
What was it like acting, directing, and writing this film?
Well, I had mentioned earlier that it would seem like an insurmountable task, but I surrounded myself with wonderful people that knew what they were doing and really bridged the gap between what I didn't know and what I needed to know in that moment. So it was great, and more good fortune than you could wish for. So yeah.
From seeing the project in its infancy as you were writing it, when you completed it, is it what you expected it to be like, or how has it changed?
You know what? Honestly, it was written. Its first drafts were written like 12 years ago. So honestly, there's a letting go that has to happen. Otherwise, you are too worried with micromanaging and obsessing over details, because the truth of the matter is it's such a collaborative thing, and there's so many people involved that even if you think you know what your film's going to look like, you probably don't. And I mean, hats off to anybody who can achieve exactly what they set out to, but if you can let go of some of the control and just watch people do their thing, they can bring things to the table that will change your vision and make it better than you actually thought it could be. So that's, in my case, that is what happened. So
what is the primary message at the heart of this story?
Message? I would say that it's optimism regarding love. You know, it's that thing that makes life worth living for a lot of people. Hopefully everybody gets a taste of it at some point in their lives, and if there's a romantic side to you at all, I hope that you would find this a fun movie to watch. So, is
it based on a true story?
No, it was inspired by a moment that wasn't nearly as interesting as the story that it inspired, but it was it's a story about a guy who falls in love with a woman whose journal he finds. So it's kind of a moral dilemma where he missed the chance to meet this woman, but then ends up in the possession of her diary. So in order to get it back to her, he has to invade her privacy. But of course, you know, he wants to get it back to her, but it's sorry, I'm stammering. This is not my forte. But yeah, it's one of those things where in order to do the right thing, you have to do the wrong thing. And of course, it gives him the angle of getting to know somebody almost entirely too much before he meets her. So basically, going around all the dating nonsense and getting to know the inner person before actually meeting her. So
the good and the bad.
Oh yeah. Yes, and of course, you know, and as any story worth telling, everything goes right, then everything goes horribly wrong, and then I won't tell you the ending though. You'll have to watch that.
What are your goals for the project? Where do you see it going?
Well, we have high hopes, but we won't know for sure. It's one of those things where we're so close to it, and now we have to put it out to the world and see how it does. The TIFF Film Festival, of course, is something that we have submitted to and are hoping that we'll get a good reception. But we have no way of knowing. We'll just keep our fingers crossed. We also have, I'm a Sudbury native, so I look forward to submitting to the Cinefest Festival there as well, which should be fun. And then after that, it's the festival circuit for us, and we'll try our best. You know, I think there's a lot of different things that could happen if we met someone who wanted to distribute or anything. But I'm kind of more excited about getting it out there because film festivals want to promote the films in their festivals. And of course, the exposure that can bring means more longevity for the project and the people involved, I hope, because distribution would be great. Getting our money back for this is great, but we were never in this to make the money. We spent 20 grand on this film. It was never expected to reap huge financial rewards, but we will accept them if that's the way it goes.
Do you have other films in development at the moment as well?
I would say many, what's the saying? Various projects in different stages of development. Yeah. No, I have a film that I would like to do next, and many features written. So yeah, we have no shortage of possible stories, but the next one I wouldn't mind doing in Sudbury, actually. They have a lot of incentives to bring projects to the north, and you know, hopefully, well, maybe Telefilm at some point would be interested in helping us. We'll have to see.
And where can we check out One Good Reason online?
Well, we're just actually constructing a Facebook page right now for it, so you can check us out there, and there'll be a website up soon, and a trailer cut, and yeah, and watch for us, because we're going to try our best to not fall into obscurity.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Scott, and congratulations on finishing One Good Reason, and best of luck with your upcoming project.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTNHD Production Live here at RAINDANCE Toronto.